Hey everyone, this is Mr. Baldino coming to you from my home gym. We're going to be giving you just a couple ideas for workouts that you guys can do at home since we can't really go out anywhere. So I'm going to give you 5 moves that you can do 3 times over once a day to help you guys get some movement in. So let's get started. So first thing I want to mention is you should do some type of warm-up before we actually get into this movement. Now, you guys are young, so you don't need as much of a warm-up as somebody my age would, but doing something like jumping jacks, jogging in place, anything like that just to get your heart pumping will help you out. All right. The first move we're going to start with is a basic squat. All this stuff should be stuff that you guys have done in some way, shape, or form before. I'm just going to help you with your technique. Make sure you're doing it correctly, and then we'll move on. All right. So with the squat, the first thing you're going to be doing is you're getting your feet about shoulder or hip width apart. Okay. And there's 2 parts to this. Number one, you want to make sure that you're getting your hips to go back first, right? So if I do it from the side, my hips go back before my knees bend. All right. So hips back. Keep your back and chest nice and straight and up. You're going to go down to your thighs are parallel to the ground and then back up again, okay? Now, when you get to the top, you want to make sure that you're squeezing your glutes because that completes the motion, okay? So you're going to do about 10 to 15 of those, and then we're going to move to the next movement. All right, so this next one, we're going to be doing hip thrusts. Again, you guys have probably done these before. Really simple. They're for your hamstrings and glutes as well. And it's a hip hinge. So what you're going to be doing is on the ground. All right. You're going to be putting your feet, again, about hip width apart, keeping them flat on the ground. And all you're going to do is sit back and allow your hips to go up towards the ceiling by pushing your feet into the ground and squeezing your glutes again. Again, nice and easy. You don't have to go real fast. When you get to the top, make sure you squeeze those glutes so that you have full contraction, full control of the movement. All right, so staying on the ground here, we're going to move to a push-up. Now, I'm going to show you the regular version, which, again, you guys have probably done in class before, and a modified version if you have trouble doing the regular push-up, okay? So for push-ups, the first thing is your hands are going to be around shoulder height, okay? You're not going to be up here. You're not going to be really way out wide. You're going to keep your hands in close, so they should be right where your shoulders are, okay? As we go down, your feet should be straight behind you. Again, keeping everything tight, your core and your glutes as well, okay? You're going to go down till your chest touches and back up again, okay? Now, you can, if you have trouble going all the way down, just go down as far as you can, come back up. Even if you cannot go all the way down and you can only do push-ups this far down, that's fine. You keep doing these, you'll get stronger, okay? Again, about 10 to 15, then we'll move on to the next movement. Okay, for this next one, you're going to need a doorway or something to hold on to because you're going to be doing rows, okay? Rows, anytime you pull something towards you, it's going to work your back and your biceps, all right? So I'm going to be using the rack over here, but again, you guys can use a doorway, door frame, whatever you have at home to do this, all right? So you're going to grab around that door frame, make your feet nice and wide about shoulder width. You can make them even further if you want. You're going to squat down. Then all you're going to do is make sure that your feet are closer to the doorway and pull in. On this, you need to make sure that your chest is forward, not caved in like this, but chest is up and forward, okay? And again, you're pulling your elbows back. You should feel a squeeze in your back, okay? Again, 10 to 15 of those, and then move on to the next movement. All right, so for this last movement, it's a core exercise. You're going to be using your legs and arms. Now, if you have trouble doing this, that's okay. You can modify it. You only have to use just your upper body or just your lower body or just trying to get them off the ground as much as you can, okay? You're going to be doing this and holding it for 5 seconds and then, and then down again. So it's called a hollow body hold, okay? So you go all the way down, arms and hands come a little bit off the ground, hold for 5 seconds, and then back down again. Up, hold for 5 seconds, and then back down again, all right? And again, you can do those. You're probably only going to be able to do between 5 and 10 and then stop, okay? And then you're going to repeat all those movements again. The squat, the hip thrust, the push-up, the row, and the hollow body. You're going to do that 3 times, once a day, as much as you can do. And as always, at the end, don't forget to stretch. All right, guys, take care.